Well, I show it to a lot of people, and they immediately look at the girls and go, "Dude, how can this be Christian? The girls are like,
Yeah, the
half
girls are
naked,
attractive.
or
Yeah.
I mean, well, how do you what? I guess it's kind of a question of how do you justify that, or how do you feel about that? Like, I mean, do you feel like sometimes you step over the line, or do you feel like?
I think probably. I might. I mean, but I think largely it's kind of a silly issue. It's almost like, well, you can't draw girls attractive because they're Christian, because they're. I mean, it's kind of silly.
Right.
But at the same time, a lot of it is the language of comics. I mean, comics are about the typical, or I mean, the ideal man, the ideal woman.
Right.
And they're very attractive people, with the best bodies. That's just part of the language of the medium. Always has been. I've never really given it that much thought. I don't do anything sexual, no sex in my books, anything like that. So I try to keep it, clean as far as that goes. I know I show a lot of skin sometimes, but I try not to do it without reason. So, but I am a male at the end of the day, visually driven. I am a flawed human being. So that's all I have to say about that.
Okay. Now you're going to be at San Diego Comic-Con?
Yes.
And obviously you'll be signing and doing everything there. What does that usually entail? Just pretty much what you're doing here? You sit, you sign, you talk, and
times
just hang
100.
out.
Yeah.
Times a billion.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just endless people. Never ending. It's very draining. It's closest I come to feeling like real work, I guess you could say.
Oh, wow.
I mean, it's very tiring, but it's a lot of fun. It simultaneously wears me out and recharges me. Creatively recharges me, and it recharges me just seeing people, being people who read the books. So it's a lot of fun.
Right. And you were saying earlier, we were talking about the new issue is actually outselling the Ghostbusters. Is that what I heard?
According to the sales charts, the Dead of 17 new trade did rank higher than Ghostbusters. So I thought that was kind of neat.
That is pretty interesting. Wow, that's cool. There's a lot of, I guess, speculation about a Dead at 17 movie.
Yeah.
And a little bit of chit-chat and buzz here and there, at least with me. Is there like some legitimacy behind that? Is there, I mean, I know that I've read on your Twitter that, people have talked to you with Paramount, and there's been some stuff about Vanessa Hudgens, which, I mean, I know that stuff is, sometimes it's legit, sometimes it's just buzz. Is there anything you can expand on?
We're in a wait and see mode right at the moment. So everything we said is for the most part correct. We're being produced by Lorenzo Di Bonaventura, who's produced Transformers, G.I. Joe, Hellraiser, or Constantine, rather. We have a writer, Michael Dougherty, who did X-Men 2, Superman Returns, and yes, Vanessa has agreed to do it.
Really?
I'm not allowed to really talk more about it. That's pretty much all I can say at the moment. Yeah, she wants to do it, from what I understand. And we have had a meeting with Paramount that went well. And basically, we're just kind of waiting to hear the official word from the higher-ups. So that's where we're at.
So, have you read any of the initial drafts of the script?
Not yet. I know a treatment has been written. I haven't got to see it yet, but I'm looking forward to it.
Do you feel like it's gonna mesh with what you want it to mesh, or how you want it to be?
I assume so. I mean, I had a conversation with Mike, and I know he had been a fan of the book, from what I understand, before for a while, and so I think he was eager to get on board. And we had a conversation, and he seemed. I think he gets it. So I'm optimistic. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. All right. Well, hey, thank you very much. And you are going to be at Dallas Comic-Con on the. What is the date?
In August, I'm not sure the date.
Just look at MovieGeekFeed.com. There's an ad on there. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.